guys, it's your girl Courtney Lorraine, and thank you guys for tuning back into my channel, Life with Courtney Lorraine. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. I got my school schedule down. I'm back in a routine with work, and I'm ready to put out some more content for you guys. So I'm super excited to be back on YouTube. I hope you guys are excited too. Before we even get started, I've been gone for so long. Y'all know I need some help, so go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Share this video. Make sure you drop a comment because tonight's video I'm super excited about. It's something that so many people have requested so many times, especially on my Facebook and on my Instagram. It is a cooking video. Finally, I'm recording one of our recipes and putting it out for you guys. This recipe was actually suggested to me by a friend. So Miranda, thank you for this recipe. I'm super excited to try it. I haven't tried this specific recipe before, so I've tried stuff similar to it. So this specific recipe is going to be new to me and new to you guys, and we're going to see if we like it, see how it comes out all together. So tonight we are cooking for my fiance. We're cooking for Chris. He's gone right now. I'm going to try to have it done by the time he gets home. Fingers crossed. And tonight we are cooking Tuscany Chicken Pasta. And oh my gosh, I'm definitely gonna drop the link to the recipe in the comments and the notes. Miranda, thanks again, and let's get it popping.
Alrighty guys, so here are all of our ingredients. I chose to use rigatoni pasta. You can use whatever you like. Parmesan cheese, heavy whipping cream, brother sauce, minced garlic, stewed tomatoes, spinach, mushrooms, and onions. And then here's our seasonings. We have the red cayenne pepper because it adds a little bit of extra spice, which I appreciate in pretty much all my food. Garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, seasoning salt, Lawry's preferred because it's the best, and then Mediterranean sea salt because it's going to give it that kind of Mediterranean Tuscan flavor versus just a regular kosher salt.
So this is my little setup here. I already went ahead and cut up all the ingredients for the sake of time on this video. As far as pots, what you're gonna need your pasta pot, like a big pot like that, and then you're gonna want like a pretty deep skillet.
Alright, so here is me patting down the chicken with paper towels and seasoning on both sides, all those seasonings that I showed you guys earlier.
Alrighty guys, so what I got going on is I went ahead and patted the chicken down with paper towel. That way it doesn't have all the extra juice on it, so the seasoning is going to stick better to our chicken. You season both sides, yes, both sides, that's important. And then there's our seasonings if you guys remember those from earlier. Then I went ahead and got about 3 tablespoons of oil here in the bottom of our pan. It's heating up over medium-high heat. And I'm about to show you guys a little trick to this.
So I messed up the audio right here, but basically what I'm explaining is to just add a little dollop of butter into your oil because it's going to keep that chicken super juicy while it's searing in the pan there.
That's working and getting all correct. We're going to go ahead and get this started. High heat. Something important that I do when I'm doing pasta is you're going to add just a little dollop of, I do olive oil, you can use vegetable oil, whatever your preference. It keeps the noodles from sticking together. And I also salt the water a little bit. That's for 2 reasons. It helps the water boil faster, or at least I've been told that, and it seasons your pasta water. Over here, it's time to flip these guys over. Nice, oh my gosh. Nice rolling boil like that. It's time to add our noodles. Got a nice boil on our noodles. Alright, our chicken is done, so we're going to take them out and put it on a plate. And our noodles are done, so we'll turn those off while we deal with our chicken. Here's our chicken after we're done pan searing it. Looks so juicy and good. I'm going to shred this chicken because I do not like chunky chicken in my pasta. I'm going to either slice it or shred it. So that'll get cut, but for now we're going to let it rest while we start our sauce.
Alrighty, so getting our sauce started, add your garlic and your onion to the same pan that your chicken was cooking in so you can get those same flavors, and saute it until the onion is translucent. Alrighty, so right here I low-key burnt it, so I had to start over. That's why you don't see a lot of like leftover like chicken grease and stuff. That's okay, you know, we do what we do. So I started over, I cut up a new onion, and I am now sauteing the new onion and garlic in the pan. And you'll want to go ahead and add your other ingredients.
Alright, our onions are translucent, so I went ahead and added in our stewed tomatoes and our spinach. And now we're only going to keep this step going until the spinach is wilted, which will not take long at all. So go ahead and get your 2 cups of heavy whipping cream ready to go.
I am just sauteing everything and adding a little bit more seasoning, some Italian seasoning, garlic powder, our heavy cream, and some seasoning salt and other seasonings. So we have all of our vegetables. Our spinach is sauteed. I actually added some mushrooms too, just to make it super hearty and good. And we have our whipping cream in here. Now we're gonna turn the heat up a little bit, like to medium-high heat, because we wanna bring this to a boil. That's what's gonna thicken up our sauce. So right here you can see it starting to boil a little bit. Once it gets to this point is where we're going to go ahead and add in our cheese. We have a nice boil going with our sauce right now, so what we're going to go ahead and do is add in our Parmesan cheese. The recipe says a cup, but I'm going to do like 2. So once you have your cheese added, you're just gonna leave it on a low to medium heat while it's boiling and simmering just like this, while it thickens up, probably about 15 minutes. So here I'm just making a simple garlic bread. I didn't get a lot of footage of that, but I will make sure I drop it in the note section below. Now everything is done and we're ready to plate everything here. So I'm just going to start by grabbing the noodles and putting them on our plate. You could of course mix the sauce just in the big pot with the noodles. I chose to do it this way so that you can kind of pick how much sauce you want. Some people like it drier, some people like it more, you know, wet and creamier. Chris and I both like ours like drenched in sauce, so I decided to do it this way. And I'm just organizing the noodles and making it all cute and pretty for you guys. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab our chicken that I carved or sliced off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple pieces and arrange it all cute for y'all. The chicken turned out really good. It was juicy, but it also had kind of like a crisp texture on the outside with that skillet sear. That was just so good. And those seasonings went along perfectly with the sauce. And it just turned out really well. I was super pleased with this recipe. Now I'm trying to figure out how to get the sauce without spilling it. The best way to do that. Okay, so I finally figured it out. And here I am just layering all those nice ingredients in the sauce. Those tomatoes, mushrooms, spinach, onions, and that nice homemade cream sauce. And it turned out so good. It smelled so good. I wish you guys could smell it at this point right here. And here's my favorite part. I'm just sprinkling some Parmesan on top because the more cheese the better. And I'm about to top it off with some parsley flakes to just make it really pretty. And for our final piece, our garlic bread that we pulled out the oven. So yummy. And here is our final entree. It turned out so good. It looks so good. Now let's go give dinner to Chris. Final product. Babe. Is it good? You're supposed to taste it.
See what we working with. Real good.
One of my best. Don't start.
Yes.
All right. Y'all enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if you guys try this. And that's it.